fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. Today I am here to kit up my Paint with Diamonds kit. I will put a link to the unboxing up there, and I have American Diner from Paint with Diamonds. It is a round kit with 43 colors, so I'm going to be kitting this up. So as part of this page right here on this side, they had printed off the symbols. So that is what I'm going to be using for my stickers for my canvas. So I'm going to run those through my Xyron sticker maker here. I went ahead and cut the list in half because it tends to skew to one side or the other, and with such a long piece, I was afraid it was going to get off of the where I needed it to be for the sticker sheet. So I am just going to cut it into two and hope that that helps what's going on. So there's that section. And now I'm going to put in this section. I try to hold it with my thumb as it's going through so that it doesn't go crooked. It still does, but I hope it goes crooked less, if that makes sense. Okay, and then I'm going to tear this, set that aside, and then I'm just going to run my fingers over this. So you can see how crooked it gets. It tends to angle, and it just, for whatever reason, it tends to angle one way or the other. So let me peel this off so that I can get rid of all the stickiness. And then I can start cutting these into strips. But first I'm going to cut off the top and the bottom because I don't need those. So that can get thrown away. And because I had already cut it, now I can just cut all the way through, and I've got handholds on either side for cutting all the way through the sticker. Probably should have done this one the other direction, but that's okay. So I'm going to cut through all of these, and then I can get started. This one has 43 colors, so I opted to, because I like to keep, when I have, let me get this where you guys can see it. When I have a lot of colors, I like to keep everything, well, regardless of how many colors I have, I like to keep everything in one container if possible. I can work out of multiple containers, but it is not my preferred method. So what I opted to do this time, and what I usually do, is I will get a container that has more than enough room. I could have used my Elizabeth Ward for this, but I opted to go for my 60 bottle case instead. I don't know why. I guess probably because it was just close to hand. I do actually prefer my Elizabeth Ward, but this is fine, I guess. We'll see. I have 43 colors, and so I have more than enough bottles because I'm using a 60 bottle case, but we'll see, because you know, some of these I'm assuming I'm going to have to fill up more than one bottle. And then I'm going to cut this one here, and we'll work with that one first. And let me cut off the extra here, and then I can deal with the rest of those stickers in a bit. Okay, now this is going to be interesting because the stickers themselves do not have the number of the canvas on them, nor do the bags. So I'm just having to go by DMC number. So I just have kind of got all the bags here, and I'm just going to start sorting through them, and we'll see. So I'm going to get some of them, the stickers, put on the bottles here first. And that turned out to be a pretty good size, so I'm happy with that. And then I'll get 2 or 3 of them on the bottles here, and then I will go through and search for the drills, bags, and start actually kitting them up. So, okay. So I can see 165 there, and there's 166. I need 161, that's right here, and then I need 152. Okay. So let's see if I can just dump these in from the baggies to the bottles without making a giant mess. We'll see. Can I get these all in one? Ooh, it's going to be close. Let me see if I can tamp these down a little bit. You know what? I am just going to put them in another bottle because I don't, and of course I'm spilling. I don't need them. I have more than enough bottles. I don't think it's going to be an issue that I'm putting them in more than one. So I will need to go back and put a sticker, a label of some sort on the top here just for my own peace of mind, so that when I'm working on it, I know what color I'm working with and I don't get confused. So there's 161. This did turn out to be a really good size, so I'm really appreciative of that. I love when a company gives you stickers already made. That just makes my life so much easier. I mean, the stickers weren't already made necessarily. I did have to run them through the sticker maker, but I thought I saw one bounce out, but I don't see it, so must have been my imagination. Okay, and then this is 166. Make sure I'm getting that where you guys can see it. Having the schematic, the symbols and everything with the DMCs already printed out just saves a lot of time. Saves me having to do things like scanning it in and then trying to print it out myself, either on regular paper and then making stickers like I just did, or if I would have to, you know, sometimes I have to go in and manipulate it because the stickers are not the right size for the containers that I want to use or whatever. So anything that saves me extra steps is always appreciated. So, because the whole point is to get to diamond painting, right? So we want to get to diamond painting. Oh, I'm not sure when you guys will see this, but hopefully the week of Thanksgiving. I hope everybody's holidays go well. Let's see, 307 is that one. Where's 310? Nope, I have a little bit of 310 in this one. 336. None of those. What did they get over here? Oops, that green one got away. Let's see, I need 350. And where is 336? Am I missing it? It's probably right in front of my face, isn't it? 355. I should have just put these in order. 823, 796, 340. There it is. There's, oh, 340. Still didn't find 336. Well, let me just do these other ones and get them put away, and then I will go through the bags and see. Because I'm not seeing it right off the top of the bat. What did I do with it? Oops, these are spilling. Okay, there's a little bit of static in there. Somebody made a comment, and I don't remember who, I apologize, that having things sit around in bags, and I'm going to kind of separate these by numbers. So those are 500s, those are 700s, 600, 38s, 900, 600, 600, 600, 400, there's 336. Okay. So 310, it looks like I'm going to need more than one bottle, I'm guessing. So let's see how many I can get in here without spilling. Anyway, somebody was saying that having drills sit around in bottles could, the amount of time, oh, see, you guys, oh my goodness, I'm such a ding-a-ling. Oh, I get so busy talking, and then I'm not paying attention. My sister will have a field day with this. This is what I get. Trying to be busy talking. I'm trying to give you guys some good information, and my brain is not cooperating. So anyway, what I was trying to say was somebody made the comment that sometimes they thought that the length of time that drills sat around in bottles made a difference. I don't know if it does or not, to the amount of static, like the static builds up over time. Had someone else say that it's depends on, can depend on the season. There's a black one I missed. Because, you know, obviously as the weather changes, the humidity changes, and that can have an effect on the static. So let me just make sure I'm putting the right ones in here. 336. So just something to think about, because I know there's so many remedies for static with drills. I've heard to wash them. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to spend time washing my diamonds for diamond painting. That seems insane to me. But I've also seen people, of course, the dryer sheet, which is what I usually do because that seems to work the best for me. Man, I'm just spilling these everywhere today. Or to put them in the freezer, which again, I'm guessing has to do with changing the humidity of it. So that will help with the static. Just for me, that's one of the reasons I don't like them in baggies, because I feel like they have more static when they're in bags. And maybe that's not true, but that's has been my experience anyway. Oh, look, I was going to say I didn't spill those, but I'm going to spill these two. Watch. Oh no, they went in there. Woo, go me. Okay, so there's 350. Now I need to put some more stickers on so that I can continue kitting up. I do like it when they print these stickers also, because, you know, they know the symbols that they're using, and everything is printed nice and clear. Like, these are printed large enough that I don't have any trouble fitting them on the top of the bottles. But the symbols are nice and clear, as are the DMC numbers. So, not that the DMC numbers matter that much. When I'm diamond painting, I don't know about you, but I very rarely look at anything but the symbol. That tends to be how I diamond paint. The DMC colors are nice for when I'm dekitting, if I have leftover drills and I want to know where to put them. But as far as, you know, knowing what the number is, unless I happen to run out of drills, which in all the time that I've been diamond painting has only happened to me twice. So it's not something I spend a lot of time worrying about. You know, other than that, those two instances, the numbers don't make a whole lot of difference. To me, anyway. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to be able to get all of these in one, so I guess I will just stick that one on and then put the rest in here. So I guess it's going to turn out to be a good thing that I am using this 60 bottle case, since I have, I'm just going to put these in here since they seem to be static. A 60 bottle case, since I have so many of these that are turning out to be more than one bottle. And maybe I could have fit that little bit in there, but it's not worth it to me to try and shove it in there. It's fine if I have more than one. Like I said, I have plenty of bottles, so it's not a big deal to me to put them into. This one does not have very many drills, and yet they're still escaping. That's the hard thing also about using these bags, is trying to get everything out of the bags into the bottles, because things do tend to jump everywhere just because they don't always have a nice pour spout. Okay, 550. I don't have very many of these either. Oh, there's a little bit of static in these, it looks like, anyway. Sticking to the bag. See if I can get those out. Oh, there's one more. Come on. There we go. Okay. So there's 550 and number 600. And then I probably need to go through and separate these again by numbers a little bit so I can find them and I'm not hunting through the bags like I was just a second ago. Okay, 600, so that's 9s. That's a 9, that's an 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 38, 38, 7, 38, 7, 36. Some of these have spilled, obviously. 37, 37, 36, 3,900. Okay. So that organizes them a little bit. I'm really looking forward to this painting. I am curious to see how it turns out and what kind of detail I get out of it. Also because it's a round, and it's been a while since I've done a round that is pretty large. So, yeah, looking forward to it for that reason too. Okay, so 606. Take the top of it off. See, that's what confuses me because I didn't have a sticker on that other one. That's why I didn't realize I'd left the lid on. That's my story and I'm sticking to it, as my husband always says. Okay, then 647 is right here. I might get away with most of the rest of these all being in one bag or one bottle. They're already in one bag, but one bottle is what I meant. 677. Watch, I said that, now this one is going to need 2. Am I getting better at pouring? Ooh, can I get all of those in one? Maybe. Maybe. Let me massage them gently to get them out of here. Come on. There's one. There's always one stuck to the back of the sticker there. Ooh, well, except for the ones that ran away. Okay, so I did get those in one. Okay, that's good. All right, then now I'm into the 700s. So let me pull those. 702, that should be in one container. Though I think the next one is definitely going to need 2. Come on. So obnoxious that they keep running away. Okay, so there's 702 and 712. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need an extra container for this one. Let me just go ahead and take the lid off now so I don't spill it again. Guys, I hate it when I do stupid stuff like that. Even though I know it's entertaining, I feel like such a dummy. I mean, who forgets to take the lid off of stuff, right? And I've done it multiple times. That's the sad part. Not like it's the first time. Okay. So there's 712. Pull this last batch of stickers, and then I've got to cut some more of the rest of the stickers. So that I can get them onto bottles. Ooh. And you guys, oh my goodness, this week I've been telling you guys about how I have been migrating over to Mac from Windows. and I thought that we were finally done. You know, I thought I was saving money by buying the Mac Mini compared to replacing my PC tower. And then we ended up having to buy a new portable hard drive, and we ended up having to buy a new Mac keyboard. So the only thing I didn't have to buy was a new mouse, and I kept my monitor because I have an ultra wide monitor, which I love. However, oh, and we migrated to Apple Music, which I have to say I'm actually loving. So thank you, whoever gave me that suggestion, because I do still have all my music. It's not like the files went anywhere. But, you know, in trying to recreate some of my playlists and stuff, it's like I have so much music on there that I don't really listen to that, I don't know, it just seems dumb that I was hanging on to it now. And I have other music that's more modern, more recent, that I enjoy just as much. So anyway, all of that to say that I was having issues with YouTube and uploading. My videos were taking forever, especially if they were like my whip and chats, because those are long videos, and so of course they tend to be larger files. And I was having problems getting them to upload. Now, I usually, this last couple of weeks, I have only been doing my whip and chats like the Friday or Saturday before they go up. And I don't like doing that because I'm always afraid, you know, if I have troubles uploading with YouTube, that I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to be up at midnight trying to make sure that it goes out on Sunday morning. And I don't want to do that. One, it's too much stress for me, and I'd rather be sleeping. So, however, this week I had filmed my whip and chat earlier than I normally do, so I had extra time to upload it. And I'm so glad that that's actually how it worked out, because another something we didn't realize, that apparently when the Mac went to sleep, it would stop uploading. It would just kind of hang there because the computer was asleep, and it wouldn't continue to upload. Now, my PC would, but for whatever reason, the Mac didn't. It would go to sleep and everything would just kind of hang there. So I had been trying to upload my whip and chat. It was taking forever. We couldn't figure out why. I thought it was just YouTube. And we finally just said, okay, we're going to go to bed, and I'm going to let it sit there and upload. Okay, so after like 8+ hours uploading, it was at 48%. And I was like, okay, what is going on? This is nuts. And so we ended up Googling and doing some research, and lo and behold, this is a Mac thing. And, you know, it only happens in very specific use cases. And so I happened to be Googling, you know, people who are having YouTube issues uploading with a Mac, and voila, found out that was why. So basically, I already go in and turn off my Wi-Fi connection so that I can upload, because my computer is hardwired to our internet. So I can upload that way because it'll be faster. So I was already doing that. Well, now I have to go in and tell my Mac not to go to sleep so that it will stay awake until my upload is finished. And lo and behold, once we fixed that and I changed those settings so that it wasn't going to sleep every 10 minutes, now it still took time because of course I'm still uploading huge video files, but it didn't take 8+ hours anymore. And I managed to get my whip and chat uploaded and done before Sunday night at midnight, which is always a bonus for me. So, and I learned something in the process. So, yeah, just so many things. I told my husband, it's like, ugh. I mean, in a lot of ways, I'm really glad that I made the switch. There are a lot of bonuses to being on Apple. You know, it's a lot less malware prone, virus prone, because it is so proprietary. It makes, if you have all Apple products, like I have an iPhone, so I can airdrop files because I film with an iPhone, I can airdrop my video files to my computer, and I can airdrop photos and whatnot to my phone, so that just because I'm one of those weirdos that I like to do a bunch of stuff on PC. So like when I'm making my thumbnails for my videos and things like that, I prefer to do that on my PC and not on my phone. I do most things, except for social media, are on my desktop. Social media is relegated to a phone that never leaves my house, funnily enough. But that's what I do. So being able to airdrop those back and forth is really makes my life so much easier in so many ways. Oh, and I'm just spilling them everywhere, aren't I? So I really like that. However, it can't, I guess there's a leftover drill in there from the last kit. It can make it difficult because everything is proprietary, of course. It makes it difficult when you're trying to do something like I just did, where you're trying to switch over from Windows to Mac, because nothing plays nicely together. Now, everything plays nicely together, like I said, when everything is Mac. So like my husband has an iPhone and an iPad and a Mac computer and a Mac laptop. So, all of that stuff. Oh, and he has AirPods. So all of that stuff is, you buy it, you hit a couple of buttons, and everything is hooked up and everything is hunky-dory. It's not that easy with Windows products, of course. And my husband is now looking at an Apple Watch, so we'll see what's going on there. I've been making my Christmas list. I tried to buy him an Apple Watch. It's not an actual Apple Watch, it's a knockoff, but he likes it just fine. Works the same. I was actually making my Christmas list because I was asking my kids for theirs. That's a question for you guys. Are you a list family or not? My family has always made Christmas lists. Probably because when we were younger, we didn't have a lot of money. And so my mom, while she would spend money on, we always got things like clothes and socks and, useful things at Christmas. But we would always get something that we just, wanted. And so my mom would always ask us for a list every year of things that we wanted. We didn't get everything on the list by any means. But, she would, which thing do you want the most? And, that kind of thing, so that she could plan. Because my mom used to put a bunch of our stuff on layaway. That's how we always got our school clothes and our Christmas gifts. Everything went on layaway, and she made payments every week until everything was paid off, which I know was partly financial, but I also, now that I'm grown up, wonder if it wasn't also partly because my siblings and I always were trying to figure out where she hid all of our gifts. So, we couldn't go hunt for them if they were in layaway at the store, right? So I'm sure that's not why, but I'm sure that was a bonus of doing it that way. So some of these have static and some of them don't. I've got a couple hangers on here. That one will get out of there. A couple escapees. That one doesn't want to get in there, does it? Okay. Getting close to the end here. So that's 38, 3607. It's a pretty color. I like this kind of mulberry color. Anyway, but I know not everyone makes lists, and that was hard for my husband to get used to when he first, moved here and became part of the family. He was like, "What do you mean Christmas list?" And I was like, "Well, how am I supposed to know what you want? I don't want to buy you something that is like a lame gift that you don't want, or something that you're going to return." Because, oh my goodness, especially this year, I'm trying to get all of our shopping done early because of shipping issues. And also, I want lists because I don't want to have to return anything, because goodness knows how long that would take, trying to return something. Because, you know, we're already experiencing all these shipping delays, and they're expecting them, they say, to get worse as we get closer to Christmas. So, yeah. My siblings and I, we're all old enough. We basically just trade gift cards every year, which seems kind of silly, I guess. I tried doing just the no, telling everybody I don't want a gift this year, but people bought them anyway, so it's like, well, okay. So we just do the gift card with the grown-ups, and then all of the kids still get gifts. So my brother doesn't have any kids, so really it's just my kids and my sister's kids, but we do try to get together, even though we don't all live in the same city anymore. Ooh, am I going to get all these in one? Yeah, I think those all go in one. That one seemed like it had quite a bit of trash falling there at the back end. The drills look pretty good so far, though. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see, 3801. Definitely can get all these in one container. Come on, get out of there. Okay, get rid of those. Okay, 3811. Ooh, after this, I only have 4 colors left. And it looks like only one of them might need more than one bottle, so we'll see. That one might not either. We'll have to see. I'll feel so much better just to get them out of these baggies. And again, I know lots of people like working with baggies. I just am not one of them. There's a piece of trash left in there. I just have never gotten the hang of working with the baggies. Like I said, for me, I feel like there's just too much static. And that could just be a product of, you know, where I'm located. Maybe I just have too much humidity here to make that a good choice for me where I am. But, okay, so that's all my stickers. So I've got these 3 bags left, so 3816. Okay. Whoops. That one ran away. Okay. And then 3842. Come on. All right. 3844. And then I've got my last color. And then I will take a quick break while I switch out. I'm going to move one here just in case. I don't think I'll need a second one, but just in case. I switch out, and of course I'll spill on the last one. Switch out all of this, the drills and everything, so I can get the canvas in here because it's a little bit bigger than I usually have been doing lately. Okay, I'm going to get all those picked up and put in here. Okay, so there's the last one. Let me get those extra bottles put away. Okay, so I can throw away that trash. Okay, so here is my container with all the drills kitted up. I will do what I usually do and just use one of the empty bottles for trash. So let me clear some of this away, and I will be right back with the canvas. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm back with the canvas. So what I need to do to prep this canvas is to put washi tape on it. So I'm going to turn it like this so I can start on this end and put some washi tape on it. And it actually isn't hanging over very much, and I've just picked some very thin washi tape to put on here. I'm just going to pull out as much as I think I'm going to need, and then I'm just going to start laying it down. This will be a little bit more of a process with the longer sides, of course, because the tape will be longer. And I don't get it always right exactly up to the line, and that is okay with me. Just, you know, enough that it's not kind of hanging over the, where it hangs over the edges, you know, with my sleeves. I'm not picking up all of the gunk and lint from my sleeves when I'm working on it. So do the same thing on this end. Again, I'm just pulling out enough of a piece that I think I can go down the length of the canvas here. And then I'm just going to eyeball place it as close as I can to the edge of the canvas. Okay. Okay. So there's the two short sides done. And actually, the glue on this is not overhanging by a whole bunch, so that's nice. One of the reasons I picked the small washi tape that I did, I have other larger ones, but for me, it's nice sometimes to be able to see the edge of the schematic so that you can kind of see what you're doing. And this is turning out to be a long piece of tape, but we'll see if I can make it work. And again, I'm just kind of eyeballing it here to lay it down and then press it into place. If I need to pull it up here. Okay. And then I can work my way this way. Move this. And then this way. Okay. So there's that edge. Now all I have left is that edge, the top edge to washi tape. So I will turn this around so I can do that. And then I'm going to go grab my cover sheets and not cover sheets, my release papers, and see about putting my release papers on here. And I say that, and now I'm thinking about maybe trying the whole washi tape cover sheet method again with this one. I've tried it before. It didn't work well, but I feel like maybe I didn't give it enough of a chance. And I really like how people's artwork looks when they do it on Instagram, because then, and I cut that just a tad too short, because then you can kind of see as they go, because the cover sheet, you can still see the image and then you can see where they diamond painted, and I just think it looks really cool. But I don't know. Do I want to try that? If I do, I definitely want to try it with a thicker piece of washi than these. So I don't know. I'm undecided, guys. So I think I'm going to let that percolate in my brain a little bit and see if I want to do that. If I want to go the washi tape cover sheet method and just put washi tape down on top of this to divide it into sections rather than putting my release paper on it like I would normally do. And I'm just pulling this back so I can kind of clear off some of the wrinkles that are in the cover sheet, so I can make it just everything lay a little bit more nicely and I don't have wrinkles in anything. In theory. I still do right there, but that's okay. I don't know. I might actually try it, but we'll see. It's kind of a big painting. You know what? I think I am going to do it, but do I need different washi tape? Do I really? I probably don't. Just would make it easier to work with, but why not? Okay, that's long enough. I have plenty of washi tape, and why not use it, right? And I'm not going to be overly worried about this being too straight because that's just not how I do things. Okay, so there's one. Now I'm kind of excited, guys. I'll have to report back on how this works. Like I said, I tried it with another painting and I just did not like how it went. So I'm torn. I feel like I'm putting this down crooked, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just going to be cutting it anyway, right? Okay, so there's that one. How many sections is this going to get divided into? 5, 6? I'm just kind of eyeballing this. I'm not really paying a whole lot of attention to how many it's going to be. Let's see. I think that's the line I want. Okay. So maybe 2 more of these. And then I have to go long ways, which is kind of scary. Okay, let me lay this one down. Does everyone lay it haphazard like this, or is this just me? Am I just putting the way that I do things onto other people? That's probably long enough. Okay, and then one last section. Ooh, I made this one way too long. Let me put that there. I am trying to keep it straight after I said I wouldn't worry about it. I am worrying about it. Okay, that was too long. So I'm going to cut that off. Okay, so I think at least 3 this way, I think, is probably the way to go. We'll see if I make it all the way through. I wonder if I'm going to run out of washi tape before I get there. Okay, let's see. How about here? No idea if that's straight all the way across, but I'm going to call that good. Oh, I'm going to run out of tape. Told ya. Called it. I was so sure I would have enough left. So I'm going to have to cut this off. If we cooperate, because that has the inside stuck on it. You know what? That's not going to be long enough to do anything anyway. I'm just going to throw that piece away if I can get it off my fingers. And I'll use this other one that I have a bunch of that I also just ripped accidentally. Okay, let's see, this one goes all the way across. Okay, and oop, I made that just a tad too short, didn't I? I'll fix it later. Okay, I have no idea if these are going across straight or not. Ooh, that was kind of a weird sound. I apologize if that came up weird on the video. Okay. And then this one, oh, I thought this was going to be long enough, but it's not either. Okay, I'm just going to lay this here. Okay. Let me just continue these off to the edge. I don't even know that that's necessary, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay. That one is very crooked, so let me fix it because it will bug me. Oh, come on. Okay. I think I laid that whole tape down kind of crooked, so that's why. Okay, so how many sections do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. So I have 24 sections, although obviously not all the same size. So, but now that will give me a chance to try the method and also take my pictures and see if I can do cool Instagram pictures as well. So there is my paint with diamond canvas all prepared and ready to go, along with my drills. I will put a link in the description below so that you guys can check them out and see if you can find anything that you like. This is a poured glue canvas, and this is from their ships in from the US. So if you're in the US and you order from that category, then it shouldn't take too long to get to you, barring shipping issues and, holidays notwithstanding. So uh, there you have it. Again, I will put a link in the description below to this so you can check them out. And yeah, as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to do all the things on your way out. Give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Smash that subscribe button. That helps me out even more. And hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.